Hey everyone, my name is Rio and welcome to Evouk channel, a space for mindset, real conversations, and growth. If this is your first time on this channel, welcome. This is my very first YouTube video, and I'll be honest with you, it took me some time to finally do this. I was wrestling with some doubts. I kept asking myself, am I ready? Will this even be good enough? Will anyone care? But the truth is, so many of us stay stuck in that loop, overthinking, second guessing, waiting for the perfect moment. And guys, that moment sometimes never comes. So eventually I realized the only way out of those limiting thoughts, it's through action. I was inspired by one of my favorite quotes. Discipline builds habits, habits builds consistency, and consistency builds greatness. Now, let's take a moment to unpack this amazing quote that propelled me into action. Discipline is the beginning of everything. It is not about being harsh or robotic. It is about making a decision and honoring it, even when it is inconvenient or uncomfortable, especially then when it is uncomfortable. Because discipline isn't driven by motivation necessarily, it is powered by commitment. And that's where real growth starts. There is a study from University College of London that found that it takes on average 66 days to form a new habit. Not 21, not 30, 66. And it varies depending on what you're trying to build. But the key takeaway is discipline is what helps you show up long enough for the habit to stick. Once you build the habit, something incredible happens. Your effort becomes part of your identity. And you no longer have to hype yourself up every time. You have created a system. And those are what carry you through, especially the tough days. That's where consistency comes in. Quiet, steady, powerful. Consistency isn't glamorous, but it is transformational. A little progress done repeatedly over time creates results you can't even imagine at the beginning. You might not notice anything after a week, but give it 6 months, give it a year, and you'll be unrecognizable. Think of it like a river shaping a canyon. It is not a sudden flood that makes the impact. It is the water flowing day after day. That's how greatness is built, through time, through patience, through showing up again and again. We often assume that people that we admire had some kind of edge over us, something that we don't have. But in most cases, their edge was simply consistency. Kobe Bryant, one of the best players in the world, once said, he trained at 4 a.m. not because he needed to, but because he knew that over time, those extra hours would create a gap others wouldn't be able to close. That wasn't luck. That was discipline. That was repetition. That was consistency. And that brings me back to this moment, this video. I hesitated for a long time and I overthought it, but eventually I made a decision today to stop waiting and start doing. It is not perfect, but it is the beginning. And beginnings are powerful. You can do the same by taking your first step. Whatever it is that you've been holding back on, building, creating, changing, just start. Not because it's perfect, but because it matters, because you matter. Because that first step, it is the beginning of a new identity. One built on discipline shaped by habit and sustained through consistency. So what's one habit or goal that you're ready to start? I'd love to hear from you. So feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below section. If this passage resonated with you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. It helps this channel grow and help me bring more of this content to you. Until next time, Evouk.